You write in the letter, if your child has an iPod Touch, smartphone, laptop, tablet like an iPad or a Kindle Fire, or a mobile video game device, your child has in his or her possession at this moment a pornography device. That's a very direct and striking way to put it. Are there any of these devices that don't have access to the internet?
Some people don't think of an iPod as having access to the internet, and some people think that a phone that isn't on a plan doesn't have access to the internet. But most of these devices all have the capability to access Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And so if you have wireless internet in your home, or at the grocery store, or at McDonald's, or at the church, or at wherever you go, where there's free Wi-Fi basically everywhere now, these devices can access the internet. So an iPod Touch,
Okay.
Where there's a touch screen,
Yeah.
or a deactivated phone. There are some people who use an old iPhone that a sibling or a friend had that's not on a phone plan, and their parents don't really think about that as being any kind of a danger. However, because of that Wi-Fi internet access, it works for everything except phone calls.
Okay.
So those are very important to monitor.
Brad, you've said before that Apple is more family friendly than Android. So smartphones, look at Apple.
That's right. Smartphones,
We
iPods.
don't get paid for this either.
No.
Yeah.
And this isn't speaking to the corporate culture of Apple or any
Right.
of those kind of things. But when we're speaking about parental controls, Android really is lacking. They have a very open ecosystem for their operating system, and that makes it be such that it's more difficult to restrict everything in certain ways like you can with an Apple device, which is really, it's a closed ecosystem, and Apple controls everything.
Okay.
The Apple parental controls are really spectacular. You can restrict the types of websites, you can restrict types of apps or apps altogether. You can turn off internet browsing. Really gives you a whole lot of great ways to control it, and it's very easy to do. To find the Apple parental controls, if you go into settings on your iPhone or iPod or iPad, go into general settings, and then there's an option for restrictions. And you can see a whole host of different things that you can restrict there, and different ways you can control your son or daughter's Apple device.